Alright, it's time for Team Battle Elise. No, just kidding, guys. I'm not going to do that the whole game. Welcome to an Elise commentary. Sorry for the delay. My little replay client has been just fried. I don't even know what's been going on with it. It hasn't been updating very standardly at all. It's just been, all hiccupy. But I'm going to make that up to you guys, because I'm going to upload, I think 3 or 4 commentaries today if I have the time. Definitely going to have time for 2, so you can look forward to that. This is an Elise mid commentary. I wanted to demonstrate the fact that she actually is good against mids as long as it's a bruiser. I mean, if you're fighting a AP carry or something like Ari, I personally wouldn't recommend going head to toe with them because they can match your damage. Bruisers have the innate disadvantage of being having lower burst damage than Elise at closer range, depending of course on who you're using. Also, she has really high poke for melee, bruisers and everything. So she gives bruisers a huge disadvantage. That's why this Malphite lane was so damn easy for me. And I knew it was going to be. That's why I wanted to fight Malphite at top, and I thought they were going to switch. I thought they were going to keep Malphite at top, so I was like, could you go against Akali, please, Teemo? And he's like, I don't know if I can fight Akali. And I'm like, well, honestly, I feel like the Akali matchup for Teemo isn't very bad. So I liked the odds that Teemo had against her. Honestly, all you have to do when she jumps on you is wait until she marks you, and then use your Q so she can't activate it. And then she loses a huge portion of her damage. So there's really no reason why Teemo should really struggle against her. But it ended up working out anyway because Malphite ended up going mid, as you see right here. Because I think Malphite was afraid of fighting me, but it turns out he had to fight me anyway, so bad luck for him. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and show you exactly what Elise does. Against Malphite, you have to keep the pressure up because otherwise his shield will come back up. A good Malphite, though, will back off from his minions until he gets, his shield back. As you can see there, I pretty much, 3-shot his health there, and he's at, half health now. He has to really back off from minions because otherwise he's going to get that pressure continually bombarded onto him. I didn't want an Amumu gank, so that's why I put it there. I put a ward there, and just in time too, because Amumu's coming down, and he wants my blood. And Fiddlesticks, oh god, I loved this Fiddlesticks. He was so good. I wanted to bait something, so I pretended like I didn't see Amumu there. Okay, first off, you have to really be careful when it comes to baiting, because here, watch. I'm going to be poking him a little bit, and I'm going to go like this. And admittedly, it would have been better if Amumu had hit me with the stun, because then he would have been fully committed, and I wouldn't have struggled so much trying to kill him. And so now I get the Amumu, and I have double buffs now. We end up burning a Malphite flash and killing Amumu. So all in all, that was a really good counter gank. Good on Fiddlesticks for counting on me to bait that. One of the things you have to be careful of, though, is if I was fighting somebody who did a lot of early damage, it would have that whole thing might have ended a lot worse. I take a tower shot just to keep Malphite there. That is, in the end, worth it. I mean, you guys might not think so. It's like, oh, you took free damage, blah, blah, blah. But actually, it's quite good if you want to keep your laner there and keep him at low mana like this. It puts him at a huge disadvantage, especially since now since I got the kill on Amumu. He knows that I could kill him too. Granted, he is scared of me, but I can keep on poking at him, and he has no mana to follow up on any kills, so I know I'm safe. The Amumu's camping my lane, of course. I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna expect when there's a jungler who hates your guts. So right there, the Amumu wanted to kill me. I go ahead and do that. I could have committed onto that guy, but I didn't have my ignite. I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish him off. I keep him there again. Again, taking a tower shot. Keeping him there a little longer. I want to push the minion wave up a little bit so that he doesn't get the creeps he wants. That's one of the that's one of the pieces of logic that I use to justify my keeping the Malphite there a little longer. So anyway, going ahead and pushing this wave a little bit. Mumu's covering the lane, the enemy of Mumu, and I'm gonna go ahead and poke in on him. I tried to poke in on him, but he knows he can't really fight me, so he's backing off. So I'm pushing that minion wave onto the turret. I don't want to get camped by a Mumu again. Wait, why am I not being? I don't know why I'm not being. I guess I forgot that I didn't. So here comes Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is like this. Fiddlesticks, like I said, I can't like stress it enough. This guy was on the ball this game. He was just following this guy, and he's just fighting this Fiddlesticks. It's just not much he can do. This Mumu can do, and if I recall correctly, this Mumu got a little angry. He's like, "Go away!" It's like, "Why don't you gank a different lane when I'm ganking?" Okay? It's like, really? Like, this game is pretty funny. Like, so I didn't have any items that whole time. That gives you kind of a little example of how good Elise is at fighting people with no items. Granted, I do have runes here. Let me take a look at my runes really quick. I do have full magic pen page with armor yellows and magic resist blues. But I also got I got magic pen reds and quints. So guys, if I don't, I might post it, I might not. Just know that that's what I have. So anyway. I'm going to go ahead and push this up again because I like my farm. You guys know me. And one of the benefits of going Doran's rings with early in spider form is the fact that every time you kill creeps in spider form, you get mana back. So that means that if you go spider form, and by the way, yeah, I didn't really care to get blue. Like, I had Doran's rings. Plus I had low enough, like, one of the things about Elise is that she has low enough cooldowns to the fact that, to the point where, yeah, having blue is great, but, I mean, that'll give you more poke, but other than that, that won't really give you that much more. I felt confident in my ability to just zone the Malphite from creeps. So, generally, I just kind of felt like, Fiddlesticks would benefit more from having blue than me, so, anyway. I'm just going to keep poking this guy. There's not much he can do about it. I burnt my stun there, so if a Mumu was there, it would have been pretty disastrous. I would have only had my repel to escape. Yeah, so this melee matchup's pretty damn easy. Even though Malphite has blue, it's like he can't really do a whole lot. The extent of what he can do is farm. So we get into a little, hang on, let me look at this. They get into a little bit of a, oh geez, the Fiddlesticks used his ultimate a little early. I wanted to make sure this Malphite didn't want to kill the Fiddlesticks anytime soon, so I made sure that, they were all there, so I decided to not go in on the Malphite, and I got ignited, so it's not like I didn't get anything out of it. I mean, I did have to burn Flash, but Amumu and Nami were there, so I'm not having that. Elise, I mean, not Elise, Eli, Scone Thief, blah, 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 yeah, again, you heard his name. He's really far ahead in this game. Welcome to playing an early game support with Scone Thief Ezreal, because when you do that, you destroy. I mean, he destroys. And yeah, that was a point-blank ultimate that took her out quite a bit there. Sona, I don't know how good she is. Let me see what she's got. Sorry, I'm a little off topic here. She doesn't have any magic pen runes, so if she did, she probably would be doing a lot more damage. I'm going to upload a Elise commentary either today or tomorrow. So anyway, enough of that. Back to the lane. I am one level above this Malphite, and I'm just easily zoning this guy. You're gonna see what happens when he gets close to minions eventually. Like, I'm gonna basically like 3-shot this guy. I mean, not 2-shot this guy. I mean, not 3-shot this guy. I'm going to basically use 2 of my spells, and he's going to be almost dead. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot speak today. Anyway, his shield's gone now. I can pretty much just like auto attack him and stuff. Again, keep the pressure up on the Malphite. Make sure he can't farm at all. So far, I'm doing a pretty good job of that. I have 20 CS over this guy. Even though I don't have a kill on him, I'm still ahead of him because of the gold disparity right now. He's got 1 death, and I've got 1 kill on Amumu, so generally he's gonna have a pretty tough time with me. I was wondering if Amumu was around, so that's why I stunned him, so he couldn't follow up with me. I go ahead and poke him a little bit more. I probably could have turned around and queued him, but I didn't want to get traded on at all. I'm still kind of wary of my squishiness because I don't have any tankiness yet. I do know that the Fiddlesticks wants to do something in this lane, so I'm trying to conserve my mana a little bit. In the meantime, I do want. I don't know if Amumu is or what's going on with Amumu. So I'm stunning the Malphite, and right here, this Malphite's totally dead. So not a whole lot he can do there. He just shouldn't have tried to help. He should have seen Amumu there, seen Fiddlesticks around the back, and just died. Amumu's a little angry this game. I would be too if I pretty much got my jungle. If I got my jungle invaded like 24/7, and then nobody went to help me. So I totally see where the guy's coming from. The Fiddlesticks is right about that last statement there, and well, I'm pretty big now. This guy can't really do much against me, and he almost died there. See, that's what I was talking about. When you get ahead as Elise, it's really, 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 really hard for people to come back. She has a little bit less usefulness in team fights. I don't know. I kind of like her if I want to dominate a lane, and she's pretty fun, admittedly. And I missed that creep, and it made me sad. I'm just getting sustained off these creeps with my W. So anyway, let's go. Let's see if I can get a roam in here. If I recall correctly, I do not, because Elise is all right roaming, but oh wow, yeah, just another Ezreal game for Scone Thief. Nothing major here. Yeah, they're still they were fighting. They were having a big support battle. Sorry, I missed that, guys. Generally, this is just me farming a little bit. Just last hitting, blah, blah, blah. One of the things I want to mention about Elise's last hitting is that it's a little challenging just because of the fact that her auto attack is really slow. Here we go. Get the fear off there, and go ahead and kill the Malphite with the stun. And that's what you call cross CCing, and that's generally something you like to do at higher skill levels. Malphite kind of gets mad because, you know, he got feared and stunned, but, you know, honestly, I feel like he just kind of got outplayed there. There were no wards in their jungle, and we pretty much own their jungle, so at this point, everyone should be doing their part to ward Amumu's jungle. Not us, but on their team. That's kind of where they fell flat, was that because when they were behind, they didn't decide to get vision from it. Yeah, the Teemo's probably dead. Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that the fact that Teemo died, because I do like it when Teemo dies, even if he's on my team. Anyway, generally what you want to do if you're behind like this, like their team is you want to, even, like as the support, even if you don't have your items and you're pretty weak, you want to make sure that you have as much vision in the jungle as possible. Honestly, it was kind of a big mistake for them not to try to get kind of an edge back in their jungle and get dominance back in that zone. They're all in mid, and I knew that she was probably going to try something. So I don't know what this was about, but we go ahead and kill the Vayne, and Ezreal's and Scone Thief is at their inhibitor, and they can't really do anything about it, and I think they kind of understand that. And here we go, a little bit of a 3v5 here, I think. I go ahead and kill the Akali, and I go ahead and keep kiting like this, and I get a double kill, and I don't want to go on the Nami, because I know she could probably kill me with the amount of HP I have, but I do want to get into sustain, so I do get a slight bit. I have quite a bit of magic pen now. Let me see how much I have. I have 44, like a flat 44 magic pen, so it's really, really, really hard for them to get any sort of magic resist to defend against me. Plus, we're about to wrap this game up. They're really far behind, and I have my Liandry's. Granted, I was just kind of messing around because this was like the end of the game. Honestly, if you're this far ahead, you probably want to get some more AP and not Liandry's quite yet, because it doesn't really give you anything except for more HP. Generally, you want to wait until you're like you're the second to last or like third to last item to get Liandry's. Before that, you probably want to get like a Rylai's Crystal Scepter or a Zhonya's Hourglass, because those things will make you tankier and harder to kill, and your damage is already pretty high. So generally, you want to keep that whole. And right here, since Nami's over there, and I knew that they were probably going to try to go in on me still, I go ahead and go after this Amumu, and he just explodes. Like, poor guy, he just can't survive against us at all anymore. So again, we're wrapping this game up. It's pretty much GG already. So we're just pushing down the middle here. We're getting the inhibitor, everything. They really have no hope to win here. Kind of sad. It was sad too because the Akali was actually doing pretty beastly, but the problem is she couldn't kill Ezreal and I fast enough because of the fact that our damage would just completely melt her if she'd even tried. The only hope was really to for a Mumu to bandage toss like one or two of us or something and then kill us. And so anyway, we go ahead and trade in on this Vayne. I really wanted to kill the Vayne, but meh. We go ahead and keep messing around here. I don't know what we're doing, but we're pretty strong enough to pretty much fight. We could fight them like 3v5, so I'm pretty sure we can fight. We pretty much have high hope of killing them there. So anyway, that's my Elise commentary. Go ahead and like, favorite, do whatever you want to do with the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.